Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Like old school, I'm telling you.
Welcome to the morning show. I'm going to tell you something. I got some great news.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Whew. Yes, it's Friday. We only had one day off this week, back to work and rolling next week.
Turn my slider up a little bit, honey. Huh?
Rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling? You rocking and
rolling?
You
okay? No, you are, though, apparently. You're on,
Lower Dawn.
You're on a Friday. Are you coming in? They heard me today, and they said, wow, you sound just like the snooze. Like, yeah, how annoying is that?
You went to black. You went to black.
I don't know if she went to black or the
button went to black. You hit the black button.
That happened yesterday, and she said she didn't do it.
FTB.
No, I didn't either.
Hit it again. There you go.
The lower third took over.
She took over the lower third in black.
We've been abducted by the lower third. We've been overtaken. I was watching a thing this morning that Russ sent me about the moon not really being the moon, about the moon being man-made or alien-made spaceship.
I know. I heard all about it.
Do you hear all that?
Yeah, I just.
And I listened to it. Said the moon apparently is an alien-made spaceship that NASA is now photoshopping the craters because it's. He's killing me. Because of the transport trucks that moved it into place, they had to airbrush where it is on the moon, which is the spaceship, which has moved it into place like a tow truck. I don't know. Did you watch it? And I'm all about hybrids and aliens, but that one was hard. Have you seen that one?
No. But if I did, I would run.
You know, I was watching it this morning going like, wow. So the moon is really not the moon, and it rotates around.
That's way too...
Talking to you, Mike.
Oh, I was going to say that's way too...
Informative?
Extraordinary.
That's way too informative.
And they were explaining the craters and how the craters have been like airbrushed and the names of the craters, and I'm like, wow, yeah.
Yes, there's a Jamba Juice crater. That you say has your face on it.
It's a government secret, the Jamba Juice crater.
Jamba Juice crater. And it has your face on it.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Jamba Juice crater.
I was freaking out. I said, wow, it's Jamba is caveman.
The caveman crater.
The caveman crater.
Can you imagine getting a picture of the moon and having a crater named after everyone in our studio? There's a caveman crater, there's a Danielle crater, there's the Freddie crater. It looks just like your faces. Wouldn't that be funny?
I love that.
If only I was a graphic designer or something.
Yes. Yeah,
that I could actually
thank
articulate
God. Thank
it.
you, Lord, for sparing us. What was
You
I
should
tell you?
have Jay Harmon do
There you
a
go. He'll be in today.
portrait of
So
everyone.
you're dragging
with-
this one down the rabbit hole? Is that what you're doing today?
I'm telling you, and in 16 seconds, but man, can they send your mind spinning like, wow.
I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the midst of changing the studio, and I think that, as you can see, I'm sitting on the floor, but as we are doing this, apparently the mind is becoming dislodged. This one. The more she does work in this room, sitting on the floor, putting my
Next
feet,
time,
my knees are higher than my head.
We're going to get pillows next time. We're going to sit cross-legged on the floor and have a whole
We
little
should have
circle.
gotten bean bags.
Beanbag chairs.
Yeah, bean bag.
You know those big pillows, the big
Yeah.
square pillows? We'll get those next time.
And every woman wearing a dress. We're gonna give Jamba Juice over here the camera because every woman wearing a dress in the beanbag, it ain't gonna look good. I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
we
you right
thought we
now.
would. It's in progress of what it is.
Well, I like it because I can see the board operator. Danielle's the board operator today, and I can see her belly button because I can't see nothing else. I'm so low.
No, this couch, you did many a morning show from this couch in the other theater,
Yes.
and
Many.
you didn't complain about it.
No, because it wasn't this angle. That camera has to be brought down to eye level, and the TV screen behind us is the wrong. But we're changing all that.
Yes.
It's still not gonna work because the screen that's coming is the size of the wall.
Well, I guess we're not going to be using that for that then. We'll use it for something else.
Okay.
You could get on the same page as me and help us organize, but instead you say,
No, because when I say anything, you guys, you don't even you don't even
he always says
acknowledge
no,
me.
because you say
You
no.
never because I don't like change.
You everything. I new idea we have. He says no.
Guys, don't
Let's talk about why
really-
you don't like change.
Because he changes.
Let's analyze this. Change is good.
If I find something, I stick with it. Linda says to me, "If I gave you chili every day, would you eat it?" And I go, "Yeah, because I like
Consistency.
consistency." Yeah.
That comes with old school.
And we're back to that word again. I'm gonna tell you, you're just upset because I'm under your skin. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you very much. Thank you for sending me your laundry. And it ain't happy. It ain't happy, buddy.
But you just say no to everything we do in the room. You're like, no, it's not going to work. But then yesterday you were all gung ho on moving things around.
Oh
so
no, I'm going home.
I can't
But
wait to paint in here. When are we doing
I
that?
oh,
think
look at
next
that.
week.
Well, you got to empty the room to paint. You just can't come in here and paint.
That's
Now-
what I want to know ahead of time.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say it for the first and last time. What you do in this room is totally your design. This is what you wanted to do. You and your happy
Wow.
group of
Like I
workers.
say, can you imagine if we were ever married?
It's not that. If you're going to give them what they want, God bless. I think they deserve it all. There are things that I want. There are things that I want. Look at the look. Look at the look. See the look? See that look? That look means no, no, and no. Because there are things out there, if you're going to do this move and you're going to listen to other people, there are things out there that I want. Go over my slider a little bit. There are things that I want.
Which is?
Well, you're apparently moving the piano. I'm all in for that. You're green screening that whole section. All in for that. And we're going to be sitting apparently in another perpendicular place.
I don't think so, because there's
kinda
nowhere to
like
put the
it.
cameras anywhere else. I think they have to stay where they are.
No, the camera's fair. Actually, it's a great idea because it means I get the stage that I've been asking for 5 years. Oh, yes. And there's more.
It's giving me hives. Can you see? This is when I get nervous.
But this is the problem, you see. I don't ask for furniture. I don't ask. There's a whole new sound equipment and everything's coming in here. Freddie just wants a simple stage. And there's somebody to build it for us. He says he'll build it. And she still tells me no.
Stage in the floor?
No, there's another stage. You know what the piano is?
Yeah.
Make believe that that's a stage. And then we draw a bridge to accompany the next stage, both of them together.
You're going to move the piano?
Yes, it's going to go with the trio.
Maybe.
It's the feng shui. No, what is it?
Feng shui.
Feng shui.
Oh yeah, feng
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, how you doing, Karen?
I'm doing really good. I feel
Feng
well
shui.
after October when the tornadoes hit up in like Port St. Lucie, we got.
Did you see any?
Yeah,
You saw it?
we went through Spanish Lakes where the tornadoes tore through those houses. Like
We had tornadoes here in Boca.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But we've seen you since
Tornado-
then.
Tornado Dawn.
Yeah, so since the party, we've been doing really good. Just hanging out with
Are you
family.
planning your trips to
Yes.
Bahamas? Is it
Yes.
Bahamas?
That's right, you won the cruise.
Yes.
Are you going to the Bahamas? Is it?
We're excited. Yeah, in February. I was thinking around Valentine's.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Have a nice retreat.
You're kidding, right, Danielle? You're going to turn the fan off on me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, like, you really feeling hot in here? It feels cozy.
I'm so hot that we go to commercial break. My jacket's coming off. But yes, I think I'm going to die at the moment.
Sacrifice it for the sun.
Tells me I'm the sacrificer.
She pointed it
What?
out right away.
She's having these towers of AC that are going to be mounted along the
The
walls.
first thing I said coming in here, it's freezing.
Yeah, I think that you have no blood.
Yeah, but midday she's putting on 3 blankets, like.
I know, midday, it does change for me
You-
midday.
You, Mona Lisa, and this one are always cold.
Yes, so
I can't.
And
This
me
is
and
going to
Caitlin,
be,
we die in here because it's like,
I'm dying.
wait a minute, I'm going to take off my clothes. Wait, hold on a second.
I think I'm going to die in
What are
here,
you
Pete.
doing?
I'm trying to take off my jacket.
I took away the fan.
Because she took my fan off, and I think I'm going to melt.
Couldn't you wait until
I could
commercial?
just turn it back
No.
on.
No, I cannot wait till commercial. I may not make it to
Did you
commercial.
just want to show your guns? You
I
just want to show your guns?
I think we're going to have to turn that back on, Darren. We're going to have to adjust the sound from the fan because
Do me a favor, Darren, turn that fan towards her. Because my eyes are like drying up here from that.
that's so much better.
There you go.
The beauty of being almost
She's
58.
having a hot flash.
It's like being 58 and no AC, I could die. Forget about it. I don't even mind that the mic cord is hanging
I'm
out.
gonna tell you that happens, right? When you have hot flashes,
Yes.
and then you hit a point, then you get cold flashes.
I know, and about
She's at
3
the cold-
o'clock, I'm going to
she's
have
at cold
3
flashes.
blankets on and 2 jackets. I know that always
Yeah,
happens.
but look at how fabulous she looks with the wind blowing on her hair like that.
It's like a York peppermint patty. I feel the sensation.
She looks like Fabio. The guns. She's showing the guns.
You know,
Like Fabio.
we turned everything off yesterday to redo some stuff in the theater, and Denise and you had pushed the air up, and Denise goes, "It's a little warm in here," and Jay's in a jacket, and she goes, "Well, Freddie, turn the air up a little bit," and Denise takes the fan, she's holding it up to her face, but there was no power, so we turned everything off in the theater. Poor Denise. We had to lower, but you got a lot of women
But
in
we
here.
lowered it, and it was like hanging meat in here. It was like
And then it
70.
got, last night, then it got better.
It was
but-
56 degrees this morning. I said, boy, let me break this icicle off my nose. It was so freaking cold.
But when you came in for the party, I didn't even recognize you. No one even recognized you. We hadn't seen you in so long.
What are you talking
Karen,
about?
when she came in dressed as like an elf.
Yeah, I had my Christmas bow dress on.
No, I recognize her right away. What are you
You
talking
knew she was
about?
coming. I don't know.
What do you mean? I
Yeah,
knew she
Freddie
was coming?
invited us to the
I didn't know she was
Christmas
coming. I
party.
invited everybody.
Something like
We had a lot of people.
Caveman wasn't here. I expected him to come too. See, he didn't show
Too
up.
cool.
He was John, but how was your New Year's?
New Year's was pretty good.
What'd you
Tell
do?
him. Tell him what you told me. Tell him. Come on.
I
Come on,
had
Caveman.
my girlfriend over to spend the night.
She's still there.
She's at the cave.
Still there. She's in the man cave. Never to be left
She's in
alone.
the cave. So you had a good time?
Yeah.
Are you getting engaged?
No.
No.
No. It's a little too soon for that.
Is this the one? Is this the one?
I don't know.
Might be.
Maybe.
Right?
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. What was the
Wow. Baby from a guy? That's big.
I know. You, yeah, I know.
Okay, here's my question. Do you like to be the one that organizes and asks the dates and makes the phone calls, or are you good with like a 50-50? Or 60-40, like you want her to organize
her
and
to.
make the
What are you
date?
talking
It doesn't
about?
really matter. I end up usually planning everything out anyway, so I never.
Are you a
never
take
get
charge
around
guy?
asking.
You're a take charge guy?
Yeah, I would say
You
so.
are? Okay. And I'm in Dawn's house. Dawn's house, she tells him what to do, how to do it, and why to do it. And then she says, I changed my mind, I ain't going.
You know, over the past million years that I've been married, I look back on myself and go, why would anyone still want to be married to me? I'm not easy. I am easy if you just leave me alone. If you ask me to do what you want me to do and it's not on my timetable, then I'm not easy.
Yes, and I'm shocked.
You're
I'm in a
shocked at that
coma.
honesty of that.
I'm in a coma. 10 years I've been working with you. I'm just like, what the
But
hell?
when I got married at like 22,
Wow.
it was so different. I know. Crazy, right? I got married when I was 22.
Wow.
A million years ago. And then it was just a different generation of getting married and hormone regulation and all that stuff. Now, I don't know what to tell you.
Would you do things differently if you had a chance?
I don't think I would have gotten married at 22.
Or you
I would
would've
have
waited to
actually tried
21?
to believe in myself more to do a career or try to do something else for me
You wanted a
first.
family and stuff like that.
It was, but our generation was
Expected back then.
different. It was just what you did. You got married, you had kids, and you raised a family, which I'm not, and I love. But now, knowing now what I know, maybe I would have done a little bit differently. Still gotten married, had kids,
at
but maybe worked a little bit more.
I got married at 22 and divorced by 25.
Wow, you guys married so young.
Yes. We were
Totally
stupid.
different.
Those are the days you put a pack of cigarettes in your shirt and you thought you were cool.
Totally different. When I think about the amount of money that we didn't make and how we survived, like bread and water.
Yeah, but it was like 60 cents for a full meal back in those times. My mom was just talking about it.
What's a full meal to you? A French fry? Ain't nothing 60 cents.
Nothing
That's
but
the matter
60
with you.
I wonder what gas was back then. Do you remember?
Yes, it was like $1,
$1.
Oh my god. A dime?
But I think you probably went through more gas in a week, right? It was like the gas guzzlers. We had the big cars
we had
and
8
everything.
cylinders. We didn't have no 4s and 6s. We had 8s. Big 8s.
You went through gas. I don't know. It was different. Danny, what'd you do for New Year's?
I just went to a party and then had another party like after 3 a.m. in my house. You know?
I heard a rumor that they asked, you were asked to get engaged. Is that true?
Was I asked to get engaged?
Yeah.
What do you mean, no?
That someone proposed to you.
No. What are you talking
I heard a rumor that somebody proposed to you. I don't know what you decided with that. No, I'm not supposed to say that.
She's like, no.
Didn't
Sorry.
happen.
Wow, didn't happen.
No, it happened. I'm just not supposed to say it. I'm sorry. I
Wow.
don't know. It's a deep family secret.
Wow.
It's Freddie with the secrets on live.
And Fred. Airing
Wow.
out some dirty laundry.
Ratings.
You just asked me about
Wow.
my life off the live.
Ratings, baby, ratings. Yeah, ratings.
Airing out that
It's
shit.
only on
Ratings,
live, doesn't
ratings.
count.
Ratings, Danielle's secret. So if you call in and you know Danielle's secret, win a bag of coffee.
Like in 1924, they uncovered Tutankhamun's sarcophagus, Law and Order. Where did that even come from? Apparently, you can't say
I bet
those
you
things.
Nathan being hilarious.
Nathan, they miss you a lot here in sound
Like,
effects
all his sound
Yeah.
effects are hilarious.
on the soundboard.
She's the only one that plays the actual effect on the board. She's supposed to play the sound, not the effect.
Why it works? It kind of like
No,
shut the
but it
whole
was
situation
perfect,
down.
yeah.
Well, because we're not supposed to put up. Anyway,
It's
I'm
okay.
not, I'm not gonna say
Because
that.
it's, you know.
Yeah.
So
What
Karen,
color
you're-
are you guys painting this room?
I think they want
That's
to
a
paint it
great
white.
color. I told him to get linen white. He says, "What is that?"
Linen.
Linen white. Linen white is a nice soft white.
You know, there's a lot of different types of whites.
About 27 of them.
Yeah, because
And then you're gonna do semi, or you're gonna do.
matte.
Matte, I
Not
think.
white.
Because semi's going to reflect the light. You're going to get a lot of
Yeah.
glare.
And then you're gonna do the base,
Semi-gloss.
the woodwork, and you're gonna paint that in semi white.
Here's the thing.
You have to.
You
I'm
gotta-
not
you gotta
painting
prime it
this
with
room.
matte and then like go over it with another.
No, it's already matte. What I would do is I would do the woodwork first, semi, because they're gonna make a mess, and then paint the other, and then you have to know how to edge. You guys know how to edge?
G-Man says he's going to tape.
I know.
Yeah, but if you tape, you gotta know how to tape. If you tape, then you can't do the woodwork first. You have to do it second, because it's going to take the tape
Here's
off
the thing.
tape.
Good morning. I was ready to hire a
Morning.
painter, and they said no, they're going to do it. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Look at this. Who needs Walmart when I got Israel?
What the hell is that?
Hand sanitizer.
¿Y qué es eso?
Oh, wow. And
Leche.
milk.
What kind of milk is that?
Leche.
Ponte la cara.
Leche. Reduced fat. Leche. Hand sanitizer.
Leche.
That explains the color.
This is the man, the myth, and the legend. Mira esto.
The sombrero over here, but this is French toast.
French toast bread.
Dawn is
Thank
making
you.
us breakfast.
and pomegranate cinnamon energy drink.
Dawn, we got some eggs. You can make French toast.
Sparkling lemonade. Thank you.
You don't understand
That sounds
the amount of
good, right?
things you can make.
That with a shot of tequila, aunque diga vodka.
Happy New Year. Thank
Happy
you.
New Year, Papa.
It's early
Thank
enough
you.
for tequila, not early enough for vodka.
Thank you.
Just
Lemon pomegranate cardamom flavored sparkling lemonade and some hand sanitizer. Now, what could we do with milk and bread? I feel like Sesame Street, where she sends them to the store to get eggs, milk, and bread. If we had a skillet and some eggs, we could make, yes, French toast.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
this
can
is
make
good.
anything in an air fryer.
just cram it in the microwave.
Oh, this is
That's the swirl.
cinnamon
bread.
swirl French toast bread.
That's the
Thick
best.
slices.
That's the best. That's French bread. You put
Yeah.
some ketchup. You put some.
Put a fried egg on top and just.
No, you put it in a toaster oven. Put some butter on it, and then you take a little bit of syrup. French toast. Breakfast.
Breakfast is served.
Breakfast.
See,
with a
we
cup
don't
of-
ask for much.
What kind of milk is this? that is
Reduced
yellow?
fat. I think that's the container.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, it's just
container.
I hope it's just the container.
I hope so, 'cause I hope
You know,
it ain't
I tried
growing.
like that in my
It's
house,
very
and
concerning.
I didn't want to drink it.
I don't want.
I gotta tell you,
Yellow milk.
I was gonna order today Walmart for stuff in the studio, and I may not
You don't
need
have
to
to.
order it now.
You don't have to. This is great enough.
But we
You
had
gotta look.
enough milk. What happened to the 30
We still have that milk too, so we're good on milk. Now I just need
Listen, there's something
paper
about
supplies.
that oat milk. I gotta tell you
I
something.
like oat
You
milk.
didn't like it?
You're damaging the Freddy special. Everybody's complaining. It ain't
Mm.
the same.
Because we usually make it with coconut milk.
That's right. No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
Do we?
The silk milk.
I
the
like the
silk.
oat milk though.
This is
Vanilla
silk,
coconut.
right? I
No,
use silk
it's-
today.
It's Silk is the name of the brand, but
Yeah.
the brand makes different nut milks. They make almond
is
milk,
this?
But we chose
coconut
a
milk,
different
This
and
is
they have a
almond?
different brand. They've got oat milk.
This is almond?
No,
So you know
coconut.
why
The blue
we
one.
chose it?
Coconut.
We chose it because it was buy one get one.
Well, I gotta tell you, people are complaining about the Freddy special.
Okay, tell them it was buy one get one.
So I tell them, I'm just changing the formula. I got my
You
formula.
change the milk.
I gotta
We're
change.
trying some different flavors. That's it.
Okay, so,
We're loving it up.
We'll go get the coconut then.
All right, why don't we take a quick break?
Experimenting. with the
Thank you
Freddy
for the
special.
fan and taking my jacket off. I wasn't going to even make it this long to a commercial break. More to come on this fun Friday. I tell you to give us a call, but apparently our phone lines aren't working. 888-994 or just write in. More to come. We'll be right back. Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last. Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You with the fun and dysfunction. Karen, what are you going to be doing with Impulso Latino? You going to be helping us out?
Yeah, I definitely want to see how I can participate and
Well, I have
have
her.
fun.
I need a journalist. I need somebody on point. Danielle and sometimes G-Man comes in here and he helps her put up the set and shoot and everything else. But I wanna. There's a newsletter that we are trying to abolish with the Latin community.
Is that with Andre?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
And Andre already, he has pieces in there, but Andre is a lifeguard at the Hard Rock. So they don't let him out of his cage. So he, every time he's gonna come here, they say, no, you gotta come and save a life. So he can't leave the pool.
I felt that. I used to be a lifeguard for 5 years, so
That's some kind of job. I guess nobody else wants it.
it's intense.
It is intense. He says he has to train every day and yada, yada, yada. He's gotta
That's amazing. That to
thread
be
water
that
for
kind
5
of
minutes.
swimmer is incredible.
It's not necessarily about how you can swim. It's more heavily on the first aid and the preparedness of drownings. You know?
But you do have to do a real
It's vigorous
a
training
vigorous
compared
test.
to-
Like
it's vigorous
you have to be
training.
able to swim the lap pool like
Yeah, but that's
20
something you
times
can
back
do.
and forth, no nonstop. Like they train you for your breath, how long you can hold your breath.
I personally never thought it was. such
Are
a
you?
challenge.
Were you a lifeguard?
Yeah, for 5 years I was an instructor too.
In Puerto Rico?
No, here, well, in Orlando. And then I came down here and I turned into a
Morning.
trainer.
Hello, good morning.
There's our
Hey,
IT
good
department.
morning.
See, I speak and they appear.
Give
I
him
needed
that mic
milk.
and you take that
I
one.
needed milk, and it came. I asked for IT department, and he shows up. What else can I do for you?
Now let me ask you a question. If you're on the beach and you have, what's the name of the guy from Baywatch? Hasselhoff?
David Hasselhoff?
Him. You got Hasselhoff, and you have
David
Danielle. Who do you want
Pamela
to come
Anderson?
out? No, not
Does
Danielle.
David Hasselhoff look like he did then, or
I don't know.
or
No,
No,
now?
he's now. It's
Now,
him now.
Danny.
It's
Danny will have to say.
Nah,
Danny.
Sorry,
I
Don.
All in
No.
for Danny.
I tried the beach.
No
the
80s
beach
Hasselhoff for
lifeguard.
you.
If it's not an 80s Hasselhoff, then that means he's older than
What's
me,
wrong
than
with
Danny.
Hasselhoff?
He's older than me then. He's older than me
So
now.
what's wrong with that?
I
So-
tried the beach lifeguard.
I
Him
go
in
for
a
I go
Speedo.
for Danny. I'd rather see Danny in a Speedo, quite honestly.
Speedo. I mean, I did rescue one person before I retired my lifeguard career, like CPR, like back from the dead, one
Did you?
time, and then I was like, all right, I'm good.
Wow, you do it all, and you drive for
Wait
that
a
big
minute, wait a
truck-
minute.
that big
What
company.
beach was this at?
This wasn't at a beach. Have you ever heard of Discovery Cove in Orlando?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a beautiful park, and somebody had caught like
Heart attack or something.
something like that. I don't want to,
Drowning.
HIPAA. But they did. Something
Oh.
happened to them in the water. They died in the water with the snorkel on. So like, his mouth was like clenched against it, and just we had to.
Oh, the snorkel.
Yeah, and I was the second responder to get to the scene because all the lifeguards froze. They didn't know what was happening because we were at a pool full of new guards, and I was already 3 years into it, and I seen nobody move, and I ran all the way. I wasn't supposed to be the one to go, but I like parkoured over rocks and shit just to go help them, and I was like, oh my gosh.
And Danny,
imagine.
you are Baywatch.
I couldn't believe
You are
nobody
Baywatch,
moved.
though.
They got so
Legit.
quiet.
Did they give you an
Imagine
award or
like-
something for saying
Yeah,
that?
yeah. It was like just around the time like a third quarter SeaWorld meeting was happening, and they invited the saviors.
So how come you stopped doing it? You're like Baywatch.
That's amazing.
Literally Baywatch.
It was like a moment of joy only I could like really appreciate because I had already been doing it for like 3 years.
Wow.
Like that was like the one thing I really wanted to do was like
Save a life.
yeah, literally.
That's
you know,
nice.
Not just like
That's incredible.
hundreds of kids drowning. Yeah, like that's easy, but like saving someone's life back from the
Hundreds
dead.
of kids drowning.
They were
I can take
just-
that.
They were just showing on WPTV a girl who helped a child that had gotten out of the house and apparently like fell into the swimming pool or the creek and started drowning, and the girl like had that premonition that she could hear like a child or something, and she was able to rescue the child, and she had to give give the child CPR, but she was able to rescue. So CPR is really good to know.
She's telling you to
My-
turn off the fan.
My grandkids, when I went to Atlantic Avenue and it was just small, ran into the pool, into the deep end of the pool. And I had just ordered a drink, and I threw the drink up in the air, and I ran to jump in to save them.
You could get another drink.
You know, and they looked at me and says, Papa, we know how to swim. And they're swimming around like fish. I was so mad at my son. I said, you couldn't tell me that? And they're laughing. Laughing. Then what they did was go jump in the pool. They didn't tell me nothing. I ran, and they swim like fish. They looked like two fish. And here I am thinking they're drowning, and I jump in there. And
Wow.
I was so mad. I never let them live that down.
Wow.
It's scary, man.
No, yeah, seeing someone's eyes. Now this was genuine. Like what I
That's
saw,
amazing.
I didn't see any life in his eyes. Like it was soulless. Like if you could imagine that, what they show in movies and stuff, it was.
How did you have the clarity of mind to do that?
Because I have been waiting for that moment my whole career as a lifeguard. You know, I was like.
All right, Danny, this is
This is
my time.
But I took it so seriously that I turned into a trainer. Like I turned into a lifeguard trainer. So that's how well I knew it because I could train people how to do it. I've always like even since I met them, like I've been the type of person like if I could do it well, I'll be the one to teach them. You know what I mean? That's how I was with lifeguarding as well. And when I had the opportunity, I went for it. You know, because I trust myself that I can do it.
Now, do you know how to swim?
Yeah.
You know how to swim?
Yes.
Of course, she knows. You know how to swim?
You know how to do CPR? Anybody? That's so
Nope.
You guys know how to do CPR?
I do not
I
know how to
kind of
CPR.
do because
Without breaking a rib?
I
You have to break ribs.
I kind of do because like we did the
I could break a
swimming
rib.
lessons at YMCA, and we went all the way up to like the lifeguard lessons. So they
They
know,
taught you. Are you certified?
no.
The
Not now.
dangerous thing about helping somebody and having CPR is if you kill them, you open up yourself for a lawsuit unless you're certified.
Well, that's why I felt like nobody moved at that moment, you know. But I moved because I felt confident that I could bring this person.
And you
back.
did.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like,
That's amazing. What a gift, Danny.
that's awesome.
Wow.
I changed my life seeing his face like the way it was, you know.
So
Yeah.
I
did
never
it
seen
change
a
your
dead
life?
person in my life. I know I never seen a dead person in my life, but to see him dead and then to see life come back to his face, like he looked at me like if he just seen death and came back, like he was like screaming like like that, and I was like.
And what did his family like? What was the
His
reaction?
wife was there, and she was the one that screamed for help, and she was crying with the lifeguard that was the first responder, the one that actually went in the water and grabbed him. He was like a 40-something-year-old man, like 6'3", like big,
Whoa.
like Michael kind of size, you know.
How the hell did you get
She was
that?
like a 4'9" kind of little girl.
But how the hell did you get that body on the
Because it's
sand?
an adrenaline. Like once you see that and you're
Wow.
doing it, she couldn't carry him all the way out of the water because it was a beach, so it's sand and stuff. So she carried him as far as we could, but we can't use the AED there. But we didn't need it. We got him back just by doing CPR.
Wow.
But she I don't know what kind of adrenaline she had, but she's so tiny and she was able to break through a big man's rib, and then our supervisor came, pushed her out the way, and then really like punctured. I heard it, and then they looked at me for the breast, and the moment I felt the breast go in, I felt like a comeback, because usually 75% of people can come back with that first breath because the water is all that's lodged, you know what I mean? And it came out, and I had pushed him over. He just started like spazzing and stuff, and I was like, and nobody said anything. We didn't even realize there was like a whole bunch of executives behind us at the point, because it's at a SeaWorld water park. A whole lot of executives behind us, and I was like, hold on, he's breathing, and everybody was just like, and then I turned around, I seen all these people, I was like, whoa, I was like, this is real, this is now real.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, and I had only been working it for 1 month. 1 month.
Oh my God.
So you
How
know,
old were you, like 19?
I was like 19.
That's unbelievable.
Right.
It's the morning show.
That was my.
The morning show.
Hi, good morning.
So. No, stay there. No, don't worry about it.
Now you're trapped.
You're on the air now. There's no changes, no going back. So you never met Frankie. Frankie's dad. Big Frank.
No.
So Big Frank was in Orchard
Danny,
Beach,
get the other door.
and he must have been drinking because he was a good paddleboard player, and I guess they were drinking and partying and what have you. And he goes in the water in Orchard Beach, and the tide takes him out to no man's land. That they had to get the boat out to go get him. And they brought him back, and Frankie was pronounced dead on the beach. And there was one lifeguard that refused to let Frankie go. There's always a Danny. That's gonna be the new name now. And this lifeguard brought Frankie back from the dead. And when we went to the hospital to see Frank, Frank was a dark color skin, and he was whiter than white. I don't know what the hell. And you could tell that he went through some kind of experience.
Yeah, because all the oxygen comes out of your body at that moment, trying to save your heart, you know? So all of it goes to your heart.
But it changed him. It changed him as a human being.
Did it?
Your body
It
goes
did.
through a stressful
It
moment.
changed him.
Near-death experiences
And you could feel, you could sense that change was. I don't know how long it lasted because I came to Florida. I flew up to see him in the hospital. But we had lost Frank. And drowning victims it's a strange look, especially if you can get them back to life. It changes everything about yourself and the people that are back.
Yeah, that moment, I was told to go, like, get off stand and go to have a meeting, and I didn't know what meeting it was. And mind you, I was only there for about a month, so they told me to go to some random room. I couldn't find the room. I think it was because I was in a distressful moment. Because like she said, how did you do that? I was so locked in at that moment. The moment I stopped, I was so disoriented. Like, I couldn't find the building. I was walking around by myself, like, oh my God, I'm not in the right place. Where am I supposed to go? I'm going to be late for this. And it was just a meeting about, are you okay? Like, you just did that. Like,
Did it change you? Do you think it changed
they
you?
were asking us questions like that. Like, are you good? Like, you sure you're good? Like, you not.
Yeah, because they want to make sure you don't go into shock.
Yeah.
You have to see what
so we
you're saying.
had to sit there and talk to them for a minute, like a counselor.
You know,
But
I always.
I personally felt really proud of myself.
You should.
Anxiety
That's
I was feeling
incredible.
at the moment.
You should. It's an accomplishment.
Yeah, because I saved so many people drowning, but that was so easy to me. That was something that I felt it was going to be a challenge, but it wasn't a challenge.
You saved so many people from drowning?
Yeah, because, I mean, different water parks has different, amount of people that can swim and not swim, people that pay attention to their kids and not, you know.
So what, did you run in, you save the kids and bring them out?
Yeah, I've saved over 100 children, definitely, for sure.
Wow.
Because I was doing 5 years. I didn't really save any, because, I told you my last lifeguard job was at the Polo Club here in Boca. I didn't save anybody there because
Nobody goes in the pool.
But the thing that I was doing was mostly like people about to go into heart attack because it's a.
Danny, I got some bad news for you. All those teenagers you saved, they were all like, I'm drowning. I hope she comes out and saves me. I'm drowning.
No, it was not for teenagers. Teenagers, I don't play that game with them. It was more like little children,
Drown.
3-year-olds. I seen a 2-year-old
Sorry, you're just gonna
baby
have to
get jump, and the parents wasn't paying attention to them, and I literally. How is a parent right next to you and the baby's drowning behind you, and I ran up and I grabbed them, and the parents turned around, oh my gosh, and I'm like, that's a 2-year-old baby
Kid was
in a
bound to
5-foot pool.
You didn't want to be like fire rescue or anything for a career?
I could see her being fire rescue.
Totally.
Ambulance.
That was my first. That was my first career path.
I don't think she's an adrenaline junkie though.
Yeah, that was my first career path because I do love saving people, but I've always felt like my path is being a healer in any kind of way. that was just an outlet that I found myself being able to help people.
Wow, that's a side of you I never saw coming.
But like, I mean, that's why I focus on my new thing that I'm doing is meditations. You know, healing people through the mind.
Oh, wait till you see Nanette's Jacquelina show.
That's a new show on Thursday.
Jacqueline.
You're going to be here on Thursdays now, right?
Wait till you meet Nanette. She is all into that whole healing aspect, mind, body, and soul.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing on my own accord, trying to learn how to promote those things as well. But I want to try healing in a different modality now, basically. That's why I stopped doing the lifeguarding. Because it was stressful, too, because I was working for somebody, not working for myself, you know?
And you're doing video production, why?
I do video production because it's a passion of mine, and I feel like I can mix my passion.
Well, she's good at it.
She's very good at it.
That same way that I feel like I'm good at healing people.
She's meticulous.
I feel like I can heal people and do video production together.
Oh, God. I want to go to your wedding.
Don't worry, you will. Don't worry. You're right.
That's why I heard that rumor. That rumor was false, huh?
Don't play with me. Not on live TV.
Not on live TV. Amazing. Lucas, how you doing?
Good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
We saw Lucas after the New Year.
I don't think, no, because yesterday was after the New Year.
Yeah, I couldn't come yesterday. So I
Oh, we
felt
saw you
last
Monday.
Like,
You have a good New Year?
yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good.
You moved.
Yeah.
What
We
you
did.
moved
It was,
Boy, that's
it
an
was,
exciting job. Where did you move?
It's still in Boca, which is where I still used to live. It's just a bigger house. Very nice.
You got your own
house.
room now?
Yeah, well, I already did, but...
So you got a bigger room?
Yeah, I got a bigger room. Yeah.
You have brothers and sisters?
I have one sister.
Oh, so you're not going to room with her?
No.
Oh, so you have all your computer stuff in there? Your
Yeah.
G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip?
Yeah. But it took forever to get all the stuff from the old house to the new house.
How long
It's
did you
very
live at the
tiring.
old house?
Almost 9 years.
Don't you see the accumulation of junk?
Yeah.
You're like, what the
There
hell
was
was I
so much
thinking?
stuff. I was like, I didn't even know I had some of this stuff. It was crazy.
That's what happens when you move, right? You were there 30 years. And you said, I got to find people to help me. I got too much
Oh,
junk.
there was no way I could do it. It's like coming in
Yeah.
here. So I come in here sometimes on Saturdays and just clean things. And then you come in and you say, it looks the same. And I'm like, well, Karen just
I never
spent 2
said
hours
that.
cleaning the bathroom.
Karen, no, that's not true. I never said that. I never said it looks the same. I said it looks spectacular.
Bless you. He's telling the truth.
Says it looks spectacular. You know, Dawn just has a very peculiar way of looking. When you're short, you have to look over people to be able to see the trees.
I climb in on chairs, moving things. Yeah, like yesterday.
Drive me nuts.
I know.
But things are looking up. It's shaping. Things are shaping up. I like it when there is movement in the studio.
Now he likes it. An hour ago, he was like,
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be the only. I don't want to be part of the agreement crew because then we get nothing done.
Oh, okay.
So if I say I don't like that, I don't like this, maybe I got a shot. You know.
So things to do. Yeah. So I think they want to paint next. I don't know. We got to see what.
Well, you got to empty the room, and I'm going to tell you something. Do not paint. You can't dislodge the black box over there. Gio says you got to keep it together because you kick that and you dislodge that, you're going to spend another $600 for that machine.
We just need to get some cones and just block it.
Can you imagine if Freddie was your dad? If you ever did anything to disappoint him, what that would be like? Well, it's okay.
I don't want to be
But
disappointed.
you know that just cost me another $1,000.
He'll
So
say, let me tell you something, and then you're like, here we go.
it's
So-
like it's a disappointing. Well,
You
you
would
know, if you
need to
move
put-
that.
You would need to put a tarp.
Yes.
over
Oh,
that-
yes. Oh,
that
are you kidding me?
equipment.
Over all the equipment, you need to tarp and
And you
tape it up.
tape it
But
so
all
that
of
it
this has
doesn't.
to get out except for the black.
No, I understand. And you have to put it somewhere. Now, the camera out there, the 4K, has a big cone on it. What's that called?
Teleprompter.
Teleprompter. And the reason that I put the teleprompter on the camera is because I want you guys to be more gentle with the equipment. I want you to be gentle the way you are with the beasts, with the cameras. I see the way people move things around in here, and I'm not happy. It's an accident waiting to happen. So now that the teleprompter is on that camera, you're going to have to move it nice and slow. You're going to take your time. You know why? Because setup should not be 10 minutes before we do a shoot. We should have at least a half hour setup before we do a shoot. Hi, Janet. That's why I did. I did it to slow it down so you can use your eyes and your ears more and less of a reaction. That's why I did it.
All right, so why don't we wrap it up so we've been 30
Why don't we
minutes
do
instead
that?
of from Pulso Latino.
Why don't we do that?
All right, more to come. Have a great morning, everyone. Join us midday. Check out Impulso Latino today at 11, and then midday, we'll see who we've got coming in. I know we've got charcuterie coming in, so.
I got a couple of surprises coming.
All right, we'll see you later.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.